Hello, welcome. It's time for Ghost Trick. When Lynn lost her life for the second time, she was being detained on suspicion of my murder. But I saved her, hoping to solve my own mystery. Living creatures can choose to live their lives in one of two ways. They can either submit to their fate, or they can try to change it. Lynn is definitely in the second camp. As soon as I got back to the junkyard superintendent's office, this fact was really brought home to me.
Fool! We told you not to let the suspect out of your sight. My apologies, sir, but I never thought she would run away. Lynn is our angel. Friend. She's like family to us. Angel, friend, or family, they all run when they have the chance. Do you have any idea how many years it's been since my wife ran away?
Sir, I don't think that's appropriate workplace conversation.
I'm very sorry. I have no idea, sir. You'll never make detective at that rate. Now, find Lynn! Yes, sir!
Volume still good, by the way? Volume mai desu ka?
If Inspector Cabanella gets word of this, it's all over.
Get out of here, not Phoenix Wright. You've been playing the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles? Me too! So our red-headed detective escaped, did she? But I just barely saved her a few minutes ago. Whew, she's fast. I thought we were calling her slow beforehand. Well, I guess I'll look around for leads. Naruhodo! Hello, Uzi! Welcome! Nice to see you back. Yeah, I have been playing the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. I just finished the first case. Please no spoils. Can I examine this? Lynn's notebook, sad and forgotten, sits behind the bookshelves. Who could she have been calling on the phone before she hid it here? I wish I could find out. She was just trying to order some chicken, Sissel. Come on, keep up. What is this? Down here. Oh, hello, Pigeon Man.
It just might be time to clean this room up. But will that close the matter? Her appearance here, of all places, and tonight of all times. I hardly think it's coincidence.
You did show me Kinopio-kun as an ace attorney, and it was very cute. I hope Nintendo does more with Kinopio-kun in the future. Like his rendition of Jump Up Superstar, which is hysterical if you've never heard it before.
That old pigeon man, do you suppose he's carrying out some sort of research here? Look at all these precision instruments and complicated devices.
We've already established that neither Sissel nor Lynn know what science is.
What are you doing? Sir, I think maybe this is how Lynn escaped. Through here.
The first case is quite something. How long was the first case in Spirit of Justice? I have to think about that one, but I will say the first case in the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles felt like, not that it was bad, but it felt like the longest first case in the series that I've played.
She couldn't possibly fit in that tiny little elevator. Oh, I don't know, sir. Lynn is pretty slim. Fool! Don't you know that women can make themselves appear slim through fashion? To this day, I still don't know how much my wife really weighs.
But she didn't run away, right?
I'm very sorry. I had no idea, sir. You'll never make detective at that rate.
Anyway, where is that old pigeon man?
Oh, him, sir? He went through the door behind me, sir.
Spirit of Justice's first was almost as long. Why can't I remember it? Probably because I'm thinking about Ghost Trick.
It won't open. Apparently, that door leads to the basement, but it's currently locked, sir. These instruments, they're all very suspicious. You better keep your eye on that old man, too. Yes, sir.
I want to go down to the basement, but, well, maybe I can try again. See if I can get more out of the Pigeon Man. I guess I should say I want to go down to the basement and poke around stuff that... What? What do you want? Great Ace Attorney's first case is actually stupidly long. That's what I thought, because I don't even remember Spirit of Justice's first case being that long.
I could swear I just saw this thing move. Don't tell me. Could it be... It sensed the tension between me and the detective and moved to get away from it?
That was an unexpected tangent.
I'll never make detective at this rate. What I need is some sort of achievement, a feather in my cap. If only I could find a helpful lead. That might do the trick.
A helpful and blindingly obvious lead is staring you in the face right now. Well, I guess we have to help this poor sap out. Let's see. I hope we get the 2 Edgeworth investigations on the Switch. Me too. I know there's a fan translation of the second one, but I haven't played it yet. But I should, now that this computer runs DS games better. I need more Edgeworth.
Huh? This is Lynn's notebook. If I give this back to her, it might spark something between us. What to do? What to do? This is a very complicated matter.
Don't be a creep, sir. Nice to see we have multiple Ace Attorney fans here.
What have you got there? What? This? This is... Wait a minute. Is that... Yes, sir! It's Lynn's notebook! Notebook, eh? Come to think of it, there was something about that in the report. Something about her looking at her notebook and making a phone call.
Yoink.
This must be it. His telephone number with the big circle around it. Aren't you curious to know who she was calling? I am! I really am, sir. I'd like to know. Oh, but I don't have any ulterior motive for wanting to know, though. No, sir. No, sir. This number might be an important lead. I'd better check it out.
As much as you'd like to see investigations to get localized, you'd hate to see the characters get the Herlock Sholmes treatment. That was, yeah, Status said it was for copyright. It was for legal reasons. I believe I read about it in detail a few months ago. I can't remember the precise details now, and I don't want to get it wrong, but it's something about, like, the estate of Sir Arthur Conan Doyle not liking certain portrayals of Sherlock Holmes. Maybe somebody can find that article that talks about it.
Hello? To who am I speaking, please? Yes? Hello? This is a criminal investigation. We need your cooperation. Hey, I know that voice. Is that you, Detective McCaw? Oh, is that Officer Bailey? What's up, sir? You don't usually call this late. Oh, did you get a call from one of our detectives, Lynn, earlier? From Lynn? Yes, I did. She calls every night. Maybe she senses it's about to happen. Did she say anything special? No, not really. Is something wrong? Yes, well, I might be contacting you again if I have any other questions.
I've seen bits of the Ace Attorney anime. It is fun seeing the courtroom antics actually play out in real time, let's say, as opposed to just going through menus and seeing how over the top it is. I do wish the animation was a little better, though. It's quite stiff.
I'm going to go file the report down at the station. I need you to be vigilant here. I am so fired. Excuse me, detective, but what is it? That notebook. Would you mind if I gave... never mind, sir. Just stay on your toes.
I also got the impression that Great Ace Attorney reminded me a lot about the Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright game, particularly, and again, I don't want to talk about it much because I don't want to give away anything to people. Like, I went into it trying to look up as little is possible, because I wanted to go in totally blind. But it does have, similar to Layton versus Phoenix Wright, how there seem to be multiple witnesses on the stand at once, and you can see other witnesses react as one is giving their testimony. You only got the game thanks to the creator of Arsène Lupin, as he wrote a book where his character outwits a detective named Herlock Sholmes. Bless you. What's his name? Maurice? Something. I want to say Maurice LeBlanc, but I don't think that's correct. It's bugging me now.
What was that call all about? I heard you say Lynn. I don't really know. If I had to take a guess, though, I would probably say something's going on with her. The only place in the world where nothing is going on is inside your brain, Bailey. Ah!
Bailey is good.
What is that supposed to mean? I mean, I know what the words mean. It's not what I'm asking. That was my way of expressing indignation, putting it in the form of a question.
We do need a Bailey DDR game, I concur. For those of you who haven't seen Ghost Trick before, you'll see why, eventually.
I just hope Lynn's not doing anything crazy. I'm a fan of hers, you know. According to my log, Lynn has been calling here nearly every night as of late.
So, let's see. This is the place Lynn took all that risk to call, eh? But what exactly is this place? I can't reach. I can't reach. Terrible. Well, that's right. I have to wait for Bailey to put a note up. Now I should be able to ascend. Let's see. Let's examine this monitor. The screen shows rows of tiny rooms. The rooms are really, really small, and you can see right into them from the outside. I suppose the open bars keep the rooms airy, but I wouldn't want to live in one myself. I wonder where these little rooms are. Gee, Sissel, I wonder what they are. Whoosh. Nice catch.
Hey, what's this?
What is with everyone having a crush on Lynn? Guess they like redheads. Well, redheads are superior. Maybe I'm a little biased.
Oh, that! I wrote down my duties for the night so I wouldn't forget any of them. You can't keep them in your head.
It's not like you have a ton of duties, after all. Use a little brain power.
Ugh! What are you talking about? Weren't you the one who just said nothing was going on inside my brain?
It helps she's like the only girl in the force. Equality. Didn't think you'd take it in quite that direction. Are you drinking on the job, sir? What is in that red glass? That red-stemmed glass?
So, let's see this important to-do list of yours. 9 o'clock, take prisoner C-38 to the telephone room. Yes, he just made a request to use the phone a little while ago.
9 o'clock, eh? That's when Lynn usually calls.
Well, we can't let her talk to him tonight. Rules are rules.
It's just grape juice. You're right. You're right. Just what the Phoenix Wright approved grape juice. Oh, poor Lynn. Sure wish I could comfort her. Please, everyone stop creeping on Lynn.
Ugh!
What, you just impressed by his shot?
What do you think you're doing? That's my important duties memo.
That's okay. I've got it all memorized for you.
Well, it's your duty to guard the telephone room, you know. Just make sure you do your job when the time comes.
I figured it was also grape juice, the Japanese game. It's just funny. Whoop. Let's see what this hello has to say. Hello?
Lynn!
I'm sorry. I don't have much time. Please, let me talk to him.
I'm sorry, Detective. I can't do that tonight.
You can't? But you always let me talk to him before.
Well, the telephone room is already reserved. That's why.
Oh.
By the way, is something going on with you tonight?
What? Why do you ask?
I got a call from one of the other detectives a minute ago asking about you.
Oh, really? Well, I don't think it's anything important. Officer Bailey? Do you think you could keep this call just between us? Even if only for tonight?
Well,
Oh. Well, I've gotta go. I'll call again tomorrow. Thinking of getting Neo Twewy next. I've heard good things about Neo Twewy, so I'm sure it would be a safe purchase. Odd girl.
Oh boy. Well, I guess I'd better call the detective division.
I like how Bailey has such a rigid posture. It looks like his spine is overextended forward, though.
Hold on there, Bailey. What? Don't tell me you're gonna report that call from Lynn. What else can I do? It's my duty.
Bailey, you know what they say about snitches.
Just write it down on one of your important to-do lists. And then I can wad it up for you and throw it away. You mean you want me to keep quiet about it?
Well, isn't that what she asked you to do?
Well, yes, but
tonight is kind of a special case for us. Can't you make a special exception for my Lynn, too? Special case, huh? Alright, you win. Bailey is a straight arrow by the book. But also, like, his back looks so uncomfortable. I don't know what they think is special about tonight. But for me, it's my only night. Lynn is on the other end of that telephone line. I'd better hurry. Alright. I'm already on the phone. You can hold off on Neil with Great Ace Attorney, and you finally finishing Stormblood, or Heaven's Word, after about a month. I've heard the story is more engaging than A Realm Reborn. And what I played of it so far, I find that to be true, but I wonder if it's still, you still find the story holds up. Lynn. I'm watching you, pigeon. If I pay attention to certain details pertaining to this game, you notice there are a surprisingly large number of similarities that it shares with Dual Destinies. Lynn! Lynn! Oh, why couldn't it have been me instead? I'm no use as a police officer. It should have been me. Oh, is she dead? It looks like she's dead. We'd better not touch her. Who did this? Who shot Lynn? Didn't even get to ask her on a date. Hey, excuse me, mister. Are you talking to me? This is an interesting room. This room, there aren't any other exits besides this one, are there? Do you see one? I see a hatch in the floor. Then how did... We must have one of those mysterious locked room murder cases on our hands. One of those cases where the murderer vanishes into thin air in a vacuum. Just go find a real detective. I'll keep watch here. Yes, sir! This girl competes with Kenny, not gonna lie. Maybe that's how Kenny keeps coming back. Someone with ghost tricks. Ugh, what a terrible turn of events. So now a locked room murder, eh? Things never get dull for our redhead. I know of a certain inspector who might dance around at the thought of a mystery. But no mysteries for me. Not when I can rewind time and talk to the victim herself. Guess it's time to go back and see the truth behind this murder with my own eyes. Lynn's really striving to get all the different deaths in the game of life. She wants all those chivos. Moshi moshi. Haha, I died again. I thought you'd be a little more grave under the circumstances. Yeah, well, this is the third time after all. It's scary what a girl can get used to, don't you think? Frankly, the way her mind works is a whole heck of a lot scarier to me. So, what happened this time? Who shot you? I don't know. What? I'd like to know myself. Who could have done it? Who shot me? What are you asking me for? Oh boy, guess I'll just have to go find out for myself. Okay, you just go do that. Hurry along now. I get the distinct impression I'm being used here. Okay, looks like it's time to go back. Back to 4 minutes before your death. Boop. She wants to fill out her punch card for free Sundays. Oh, hello, Joanna. How are you? That goes for everyone else here. I hope you are all well. Minasan, genki desu ka? Elena's very lively when she's dead, isn't she? How long has it been since I locked this room up in darkness? I once thought the truth could be discovered in darkness. Maybe it was just that the time wasn't ripe. I'm watching you, Pigeon. You made some fancy mac and cheese. What'd you put in it? It's really good hearing, Lynn. At this point, she's already died as many times as Dragon Ball characters. Your day would be going better if Movie Maker wasn't being so uncooperative. What you doing with it? He hung up. Poor detective. Look, that's what you get for trying to creep on Lynn, alright? If he says darkness one more time, you would think he's a Kingdom Hearts villain. Pigeon Man is also a member of Organization 13. Oh! Happy birthday! You're just gonna stand there, Lynn? Soy milk, some crumbled cheddar, 2 hot dogs, cumin, garlic, hot red curry, cheese powder, and green onion. That sounds delicious. That's the truth behind our locked room murder? So the murderer was a mechanical murder machine? Murder machine? When I came into the room, it was pitch dark, so I turned on the light. That must have been what set it off. The murder machine, I mean. Can you please stop repeating the words murder machine? That old pigeon guy must have made it. But why? What could be the meaning behind this weird room? Anyway, you'll have to find some way to stop that creepy machine. Once Cupid fires his arrow, it's all over. Rube Goldberg machine to kill. Has Ace Attorney had a Rube Goldberg machine in a case yet? Not that I can think of. Alright, let's see where we can go here. I can't reach. I wonder if we can take the phone to go upstairs to that police officer. You know what, Sissel? I think this death might be easier to prevent than the others. Why's that? You know, because the murder is mechanical. She has a point. I can't manipulate living creatures, but I can manipulate this machine. Now, I just gotta figure out how to stop it. When the 4 minutes ago me turns on the light, that's when the murder machine is set in motion, apparently. It looks like the key to solving this one is understanding the Rube Goldberg machine. So you don't know what science is, but you do know what a Rube Goldberg machine is. That's true, they did have a parrot and an orca as witnesses. Ergo, I think there's a precedent for this pigeon being up to something. You wonder if Sissel can manipulate pants or belts to cause killers to just trip. I mean, that would be effective, but also I think anticlimactic. And I don't know if those assassins, like Jigo and Tengo, would be stopped by their pants falling down. They seem too dedicated to their duty. He doesn't remember prisons either, so maybe he just has a very selective memory. How did you manage to cram yourself into that tiny elevator? I've always liked small, cramped spaces. Whenever I see a little hole or crevice, I always feel like crawling in. The place I feel most at home is that space between my bed and the wall. Yeah, I guess I can understand that. Oh, we're birds of a feather. We should get together and talk about it sometime. Oh yeah, the Claustrophobia Club. Sounds like I've never had my pants fall randomly. No, I have not had my pants fall randomly, and I'd like to avoid it. This telephone doesn't seem to be working right now. Oh, right, it has to be picked up. Just kidding. Usually the telephone line glows red, but it's dark right now. In the 4 minutes before death world. It looks like okay, yeah, we know. There we go. Your computer crashed last night during a stream, resulting in you having to do 2 sessions. Oh no.
Oh, is this the superintendent? I'm so glad. I thought I was all alone. Ugh.
The movie maker says issues processing it because it's nearly 2 hours long. Oh no. Maybe there's a free video processing software out there that could help. Maybe. Okay, so let's see. There's this kettle. Oh, I can close the lid. Can I make him stop scorching his backside? Or actually scorch his backside, sorry.
Lynn ran away. The detectives yelled at me. The old pigeon man ignored me. And then the kettle nearly scared me to death. My life is in complete shambles. That's gratitude for you. We were just trying to warn him with a kettle whistle. Would he have preferred getting scalded by the steam?
Well, at least his fate was changed a bit. That's good anyway. Ah, well, somebody's fate was changed. That's good, I guess. Let's see. Let's get down here. Alright. So I'm here. I can't reach anything in this fan. Wait, hang on. Can I do anything? No. Can't do anything with the motor the fan is connected to. Okay.
There it goes! The murder machine has started! And if the whole thing plays out, that gun on the wall will go off. But before that happens, it's up to me to use my ghost tricks. There must be some way to disrupt this domino effect. You just have to find it. Here goes.
Okay, so there's tennis ball. There's a toolbox. I can move the hoist. I don't know if opening the toolbox would do any good. What about moving this? Okay. No, that's not gonna work.
Hey, that was pretty good just now.
Maybe if we were on a putting green. Oh, so you know what golf is, too.
Well, with a swing like that, maybe we could put it to some use here.
Good thinking. I just might be able to use this trick somehow. If I could change the path the ball takes.
That's great and all, but it looks like we're all out of time this round.
Okay. Sounds like I gotta time it right so I can maybe knock that green ball over. You wonder why she doesn't see the gun. Well, she may be a detective, but she doesn't seem to be a terribly observant one. But she's a rookie. Maybe that will come with time. I mean, the gun is against the wall. Okay. Oh, I think I did that too soon. I did it too soon! Ah, nuts. Maybe Lynn has just grown accustomed to guns being pointed at her. So if she had any sort of sixth sense beforehand, it doesn't activate anymore. That's just commonplace. You know, I've only drawn Lynn a handful of times before, and I've never posted any of them anywhere. I should do something about that. In this universe, running speed has a positive correlation with observational prowess. Okay. That was too late. I think you have to time it. Well, you have to hit it while the ball is falling. And I think you can knock the ball then into the Cupid or something like that. You think she would look at the moving parts and see the lit detonator? Or you mean the string? Not fuse. That's the word. Fuse. I mean, it's not exactly a fuse, but... So I'm pretty sure you have to hit the ball as it's falling. Just getting the timing right. No, it was too late again. Ugh. I hope this is actually the right solution and I'm not trying desperately to hit the ball out of midair when that's not actually what you're supposed to be doing. That's what my recollection is. Gosh, I have something to... I haven't posted on Tumblr in a while, but I got a bunch of sketches and art piled away, and then I don't post it because, I don't know, I just... Like, what have I been sitting on? I did art of Sheena from Tales of Symphonia a couple weeks ago and thought I should post this, and then I didn't. Oh, come on, really? Ugh! Come on. Come on. Well, Sissel deconfirmed his DLC for Mario Golf. You remember what's supposed to happen? You are supposed to hit the tennis ball, right? Or is there something else I'm supposed to manipulate before that? Missile for Smash. I would love that. Maybe it's an assist trophy? Missile is such a good boy, though. I can't see him, like, deliberately attacking anybody. Seriously? Why? That's it. That's the stream, everybody. If Missile was an assist trophy in Smash, what would he do? Final Smash should him be barking, "Welcome!" And if you're caught in the big speech balloon that appears, you get stunned or something, right? Missile will replace a Nintendog assist trophy. That's right, Nintendogs are out. Missile is in. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. I know it was a good shot. Hello, Joe. Welcome. Why can't I get the timing right? I'm trying to base it on when the ball is passing those... They look like party crackers on the table. It feels like maybe I'm missing something. Like, if I could maybe knock the ball away and then trick into it, maybe I can go with the ball somewhere else. That might be it. But I have to do it before the ball gets knocked away. I'm trying so hard to remember the order of operations here. Oh, that's not right. I want trick. But I can't, okay, I can't ghost while this is happening, though. Gomenne. We're gonna do this. Hello, Rue! Sharing art is stressful. You recently got a big rejection-sensitive dysphoria. I assume that's what you mean by RSD hit. When someone criticizes voice meme you did. What? I like your voice, though. How dare they? You know, I was actually thinking the other day that, you know, that Tuesday again, no problem dog? Every time I see that, I think of you reading it out loud, and I read it in your voice. Yeah, I can't trick onto the ball. Ugh. Maybe there's something else I'm missing that will change the ball's path. You're working overtime! That's what I'm thinking now. I thought I was interpreting change the path as I have to hit the ball at a specific time to make it go where I want, but you may be right. That is not correct, and there's something else I have to do to change the ball's path. What would change it, though? I mean, there's this hoist, but I don't think that's it. Oh boy, my mouse is being chuggy. Come on. Hello, Andorra. Welcome. Have you played Ghost Trick before this? No, you said you were waiting to play it. That's, oh, I did that too soon. I did that too soon. Rip. Yeah, that's not working. What is it that changes the path of the ball, though? Are we sure it's not hitting it out of midair? Because again, it does feel like I'm missing something, but there is that grate on the floor there. You can see it, but I can't reach it is the problem. And I can't, say, hop into the ball after I launch it. Because my ghost and trick menus are locked out when I activate that bowling ball. Unfortunately, the motor, you can't see it on the top screen, but I can't manipulate this motor at all. You just popping in for a little bit. Well, thank you. I do appreciate it. Stay in the ball, and what am I trying in the ball here? This ball? Because there's nothing in this ball that I can do. Well, there's the cake. Let me try launching one more time, and if it doesn't work, let me see if I can't do anything with the... Actually, I don't think it's cake. It looks like... No. Wow, Sissel, that was a good shot. You should play golf. Could I do the grate later as the ball? Potentially, but I don't think the grate plays into this one. Yeah, unfortunately the motor does not do anything. Getting Celeste deja vu here. Yeah, we can try the ball to cake, and let's see if that works. Hang on. Can I reach? Okay, well the cake doesn't do anything. Oh, the grate, you're right. This is what they meant by altering the ball's path. Oh my gosh, I'm a ding-dong, and here I thought you had to knock it out of midair. Thanks for your patience, Nina-san. Yay! What just happened? It looks like your future just got a whole lot rosier. And here I was trying to make it into some sort of timing puzzle. Your death has been erased. Again. Thank you. You kept your promise, didn't you, Sissel? My promise? You said I'd see you again if I died. I don't remember making any promises. It's all for my own benefit anyway. The timing thing is exactly what you did. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's exactly what I did the first time I played this game too, and then I forgot the actual solution. What could this room be all about? I can't imagine. Those things that went off at the end, those are party poppers, weren't they? Party poppers? I have no recollection of what they are, but that's no surprise. The party poppers, the gun going off, it seems familiar somehow. Yeah, I remember the Cupid was supposed to be facing the other way too, and I knew that you had to knock the ball into it, but again, I was like, oh, I have to time swinging the shovel just right, but no. You can open the grate. I'll leave that part of the puzzle to you. I have my own puzzle to figure out. Well, shall we go back now? back to your new present. We did it, as the Pomeranian would say. This reminds me of whenever I play Professor Layton games. Actually, there's an awkward zombie comic about it. Pulling out the Pythagorean theorem to solve a Professor Layton puzzle. I've been there. I've done that. I've grossly overcomplicated puzzles. Sissel, are you there? Lynn is talking to me? If you're there, could you say something? If you're not there, I guess I'm just a weird girl who talks to herself. Well, you are kind of a weird girl, whether you talk to yourself or not. I was gonna say don't be mean, but you're not wrong. Hello? You are here! I knew it! I just had that feeling. Shame on you for stepping foot into a girl's head uninvited. You invited me. Wait a minute. Don't give me that a ghost doesn't have feet bit. It's just a figure of speech. Hey, did I say anything? There, that tone. It's that tone of yours that makes me mad. So, did you have something particular you wanted to say to me? I just thought I'd share some information with you. I'm investigating a case right now. A murder case. And I'm doing it alone. A murder case? All by yourself? Yes, well, that's because the case was closed a long time ago. The culprit is already behind bars, forgotten by the world. So why are you looking into it then? Because I think the person's innocent, that's why. There's something strange behind the case. Some big mystery. I firmly believe that. So anyway, I finally have my memory back. I'm not at liberty to tell you about the case, but if there's anything else you want to know, I'll try to answer what I can. Lynn is my only lead. I would like to ask her about a few things. You've definitely overcomplicated things in games way too many times. When you first encountered that puzzling Curious Village, you had the same idea, and even took out your graphing calculator. A murder! I can't do a Scottish accent, but I should stream Hat in Time again, because that was something else I streamed actually before Ghost Trick originally, and didn't keep the recordings. I love Hattie Time. You have your life and your memory back now. So, let me ask you again. Who shot me tonight? What about the cover 2 holes to stop the guy from smelling things puzzle? Which Layton game is that from? I want to say... Oh... I don't know. I think it might have been... Was it the first one? Or the third one? I don't know. I'm good at lateral thinking puzzles like that, though, so I didn't have a problem with that one. But ones where I have to visualize, like a 3-dimensional object, like here's a net of a cube with a map on it, and here's a bunch of potential pieces of the map that can go into this missing square. What completes the map when the net is folded into a cube? God, those puzzles are hell. Yeah, I thought that might be the first thing on your mind. What else would it be? There's a good chance I was shot while I was with you, after all. I'm afraid my memory just isn't clear on that part. Not clear. I met with you tonight, and then you fell down right in front of me. I think I remember seeing that part. I'm pretty sure you were shot. Maybe from somewhere far away? So you didn't see the culprit? I'm sorry. I wish I could be of more help. But I know I wasn't the one who shot you. Your colleagues seem to think you're a suspect, though. I wanted the information you had for me. So why would I shoot you before I got it? Information, huh? I wonder what info I had for her. For you, you love lateral thinking puzzles and sliding puzzles, but have the worst times when it comes to ones involving math. See, I can do lateral thinking and math. Sliding puzzles, ooh. You stared at that puzzle for an eternity but never figured it out. You can't believe the solution, it's so dumb and you're so mad. Oh, there's no judgment. I think people are good at different puzzles. It just depends on how your brain works, right? By the way, I see you have a little roommate. Camilla? How do you know about her? There was a tiny incident at your apartment a little while ago. An incident? What kind of incident? What happened? Is Camilla all right? She's fine, thanks to her loyal little friend, Missile. Although I did have a little trouble bringing him back to life. Oh my! What in the world is going on? Why would anybody want to hurt Camilla and Missile? You're being targeted by a certain organization. What? The Smurfs. I saw them. The people who were calling you their target. So, I'm a suspect and a target? Could this night possibly get any worse? It does sound pretty rough. Are you sure you'll be okay on your own? Huh? You know what they say. When it rains, it pours. Isn't it time you admitted you need me? Need my powers? I'm sorry. I can't cooperate with you. Yes, you saved my life tonight. I'm completely grateful for that. But as a detective, I still can't trust you. That's too bad. How long is this game? Let's say maybe about 10 hours-ish. So I had some important information that you wanted, huh? That's right. You called the station yesterday, and you asked to talk to me. You told me you had an important lead on the case I was working on. Important lead, eh? You said you wanted to meet me and talk to me directly, tonight, at the junkyard. And you fell for it, even given how fishy it sounds. You're the last person I want to hear that from, you know. But I just couldn't let it go, no matter how shady it seemed. That's because I'm running out of time. Hey, that's right. You said something was going down tonight. Does that something have to do with the case you're working on? I'm sorry, but I can't talk about it. Oh boy. But I guess I understand. Simple sliding puzzles are easy once you figure out the trick. Is it screaming? Is it just screaming the whole time? Okay, the 3x3 ones are fine, but the more complicated ones in the Layton games, I love how they track how many moves it takes for you to solve them, and I'll solve them in like 52 moves or something. And then the results screen will be like, great job, you can solve this puzzle in 7 moves. How many did it take you? It's like, Professor, please, shut up. So, what are you gonna do now? Run, I guess. They'll catch me again if I don't get out of here. And I have to get to the restaurant. I'm worried about Camilla. Oh yeah, what was it? The chicken kitchen on Dead End Drive, right? What about you, Sissel? What are you gonna do? I don't know, to tell you the truth. You're my only lead. If you leave... I just realized you and I are in the same boat. We're both looking for answers tonight, and neither one of us has anybody to help us. That about sums it up. Hey, even if you can't cooperate with me, how about if we just agree to use each other? That's not a bad idea. You're on. But can I ask you to do a favor for me first? What's that? I need you to sneak into a certain place for me. A prison, to be exact. Have a good one, Endora. I hope you enjoy this game and you play it on your own. Prison? That's the place I was calling from the office upstairs. I want you to go find out a certain prisoner's work schedule for tomorrow. Work schedule? For a prisoner? Yes, the prisoners are given different job details every day. Each prisoner's schedule for the next day is written on a small blackboard in their cell. So just go check out a certain prisoner's blackboard, huh? Okay. His prisoner number is D99. If you do that for me, I'll cooperate with you. Okay, you're on. Okay, see you later. See you. But don't die again, if you can help it. We'll see. Oh. Hi, Ray. Little suspect. It looks like I hold the key to the case Lynn is investigating, and she holds the key to solving the mystery of me. So we've started up a strange relationship of cooperation. Lynn gave me an assignment. My task is to go check out tomorrow's work schedule for prisoner D99. I'd better get to the prison. I'm just gonna get a drink of water, one sec. Wow, there we go. If I sound a little hoarse today, it's because it's so smoky outside again. I was hoping to go for a nice long walk tomorrow morning, but the smoke is awful. That's where she trips. Will there be some fun channel point redemptions coming? I've been thinking about it. If anybody has any suggestions for things they'd like as channel point redemptions, let me know. Lost memories of self. A forgotten murder case. A dead guy and a detective join forces to find out the truth behind them both. The detective assigned the dead guy a task to sneak into the prison and find out a certain prisoner's schedule for tomorrow. What should I care? I don't have a schedule for tomorrow. That's how I'm feeling about it at the moment. Come on, Sissel. Do a Goyle solid. It's not even real cake. Well, not like we could eat the cake while we're dead. Oh, hang on. What? I wonder how that detective who keeps dying is doing. Hope she's still alive. I bet she's pretty pleased with herself, keeping so much of the Reaper's attention focused on her. That little lady is waiting for her at the chicken kitchen. After I take care of this assignment, I'd better head there too. Boy, you parted ways not even 5 minutes ago and you're already thinking, boy, I hope she's not dead again. Oh, hey. It's all over. It's all over for me. Lynn, sweet, cute Lynn, who shines as bright as the sun, ran away on me. And then those detectives, matching bookends, blue and green, yelled at me. Forget all about that. Now you listen to me, kid. Yes, sir? You're bright as the sun. Lynn probably doesn't even know you exist. And those detectives will probably yell at you your whole life. Never mind fretting about every little setback. Enjoy your life. Get what you can out of it. Mister, would you mind just leaving me alone? Ouch. You're really worried about the state of most of this police force. The key to simple slide puzzles is to place the third tile under the spot it belongs, and the space up above to slide the fourth tile to the right, then move the third tile up into the empty spot. And as for you, you just randomly slide blocks around until you get the solution. I have to admit, Czar's method is also my method. Okay, here, I think. I need more water, one sec. Yeah, that's better. So, how are the preparations coming along? I think they're taking care of them right now. Yeah. Man, I'm not looking forward to this. That kind of surprises me coming from you. I didn't know you thought about such things. By the way, that was me being sarcastic. Just in case you didn't catch that. 2 more hours, and then it's time. I guess we should just get back to work. Yeah, I guess you're right. What is your job, exactly? Fellow on the right. The atmosphere sure seems tense. I guess I'll just get back to my work as well. I want you to go find out a certain prisoner's work schedule for tomorrow. Yes, the prisoners are given different job details every day. Each prisoner's schedule for the next day is written on a small blackboard in his cell. His prisoner number is D99. Alrighty then. How do I get to these cells? I'd better try to get some information here first. Hydrate reward would be nice. Oh yeah, that's right. That's something some people do. If I start sounding hoarse. Let's see. So there's 2 memos here I can let loose. Ooh, I see a lever down there. Nope. Come on, man. Hey, Bailey. I think this makes him throw it back into the trash, but then we can just use the other note. Try pitting up your memos a little better next time. Let me see this thing. Inspection prisoner C74. Oh, it's almost time for that. I'd better prepare. Prisoner C74, eh? What did that big whale do, anyway? You don't know about the Metro Police Department siege case? Metro... what? C74 barricaded himself into the Metro Police Department and took siege of the place. He even pointed a huge flamethrower at the Chief Commissioner. Why the heck did he do all that? That's what the detectives who surrounded him asked too. What are your demands? They asked. And the guy looked confused, thought about it for a while, and said, "Bring me 5 servings of curry and rice on the double." Curry and rice? That's it? Unfortunately, no. After he was done eating, he torched the commissioner's office with a flamethrower. Torched it good. Important documents and the commissioner's mustache were destroyed by the flames. What the heck did he do all that for? Because the curry was too spicy, he said. Huh? It was too spicy and I just lost it, he said. Seriously? The case sent shockwaves throughout the country. But it doesn't make any sense. In the first place, how did a huge armed guy make it all the way into the commissioner's office alone? Thai curry sounds really good. It's a complete mystery. What? Why don't they just ask C74 himself? Maybe they did, but they haven't released anything about it. Apparently, it's all a matter of national secrecy. Whoosh. I told you folks about making Thai curry the other day, right? It was delicious. Would you quit throwing my important duty memos away? Okay. Actually, let's let him catch this one too, because I think he might get different dialogue. We'll see. Or rather, let's let him catch it and read it. You have some Chinese food leftovers from tonight. Now you want to have more. What's the matter? You can't even pin up a memo properly? Let me see this thing. Take prisoner C38 to the telephone room. Yes, he just made a request to use the phone a little while ago. You already told me that earlier. C38, eh? What did that punk do anyway? You never heard the story? About the secret rendezvous case? Secret what? C38 was a singer in a band. His group was playing a concert that was being broadcast all over the country live. And right in the middle of their encore, there was a huge incident. A huge incident? What was it, a murder or something? In a way, it was even worse than a murder, because it had to do with national secrets. Huh? National secrets? A rock band? I'm lost. The song they were doing was called Secret Rendezvous, but the lyrics C38 were singing were completely different from usual. So how is that a huge incident? Because the new lyrics exposed all of the nation's dark, seamy secrets. Budget misappropriations, foreign economic strategies, illicit dealings, everything. He was caught red-handed in the act of leaking national secrets. Seriously? The case sent shockwaves throughout the country. But it doesn't make any sense. In the first place, how would a rock singer know any top secret information? It's a complete mystery. What? Why don't they just ask C38 himself?
Maybe they did, but they haven't released anything about it. Apparently it's all a matter of national secrecy. I'm getting deja vu.
Maybe it's a see-through visor. Yeah, why is this guy giving us crap? He can't even see.
Would you quit throwing my important duty memos away?
No. Maybe go write some more, Bailey. There we go. I'm not sure how many more of these, but I guess we can tell if the dialogue is unique or not. If there's a check mark. I haven't made Japanese-style curry in a while. Let me see this thing. Bring dinner to prisoner D99.
Oh, that chef is preparing it for him right now.
Oh, how fancy. D99, eh? Even I know about this one.
Yeah? Such a sad case. Hard for us, too.
He shot his wife, didn't he? Right in front of a family member. It's just awful. Why in the world did he do it? Why would he do something like that, of all people? The motive, everything, all a complete mystery. It's just ridiculous. It doesn't make sense that he would do anything like that. I don't know the details, but apparently, this case is a matter of national secrecy as well. I don't get it. None of it makes any sense. You do know what kind of prison this is, don't you? It's a special prison built just for these kinds of special cases. That D99. Who knows what he's thinking or hiding behind that beard of his? I don't like any of it. I knew I couldn't take my job seriously without it getting to me. So the prisoner I'm looking for, D99, was convicted of murder, eh? And he apparently has a beard. Do you know what beards are, Sissel?
Ugh.
Arg.
Would you quit throwing my important duty memos away?
Okay, I think that's the last one. Maybe. Well, I guess we can tell why this guy is such a slacker. Oh, it's time. I wanted to hit that lever down by his feet, but I guess that's not today. Are you allowed to have that in prison? I guess so. Oh, that's risky biz. There, it's done. And it's very impressive, but... Oh, I want to hit the lever. Oops, I want to hit the lever. Now trick it, you monster. Oh, this one's new too, I guess. Would you quit sending these memos over here?
No!
Huh?
Not until I figure out how you always know the exact instant a memo starts falling. Not until I solve that mystery.
I'm just gonna make that progressively worse. Next time! I will find the answer next time! I guess it's time to try and find a new path. Okay. This game was created by the same person who decided to give Kristoff a solitary cell. It's nicer than a good number of apartments. I guess Shu Takumi is all about reform in the prison system. As such, is a prisoner with a guitar really so out of place? Justice for Bailey. I could make a Justin Bailey joke because it is the 35th anniversary of Metroid. Oh, I can't reach it. That's a shame. But I can hit this emergency switch. Come on. You were just about to make a Justin Bailey joke. Guitars have strings that can be used as clubs. Maybe they're given the guitar because as a reward for good behavior? Of course, I'm sure it drives the other prisoners crazy. Okay, pull the lever, dead guy! Again.
Ah! There you go again! fooling around with that thing.
It wasn't me.
Don't lie. You know you love to see me jump up and prepare for emergency.
Oh yeah, sure. Way back when I first got this job. But I've had enough of that now. Besides, you always react exactly the same way.
Ugh.
The emergency switch is probably just loose. Probably because I fooled around with it too much.
Well, it's for emergencies. Don't play with it.
Anyway, it wasn't me. Maybe you want to get it repaired, huh?
Well, close it back up. It's making me feel on edge.
Too much of a pain.
A pain? Proper emergency procedures are a pain to you? What a sad, sad state of affairs.
Okay, come on. Oh, my mouse is being a little chuggy. I'm worried I'm gonna miss my opportunity for some trickery. I'm on the goblet. Unfortunately, I cannot trick it. There is no option. It does nothing, which is very sad. No ruining his hard work. Ignore the rocket launchers and the guns. I'm guessing that's the kid they were talking about. The one who sang the national secrets. If he's a prisoner, he must have come from the cells. No. Okay, I need to trick it and then hop into the door. There we go. There we go. So this is the thing that was making that horrible noise a second ago. I guess it's a way for this spiky-haired youth to express himself. Sentiments like, I'm hungry, or I'm thirsty, maybe. Something primitive like that, I bet. That's what all rock music is, really, is a cry for food.
Peace out. I'm done.
A new Metroid remix album, Harmony of a Hunter Returns, came out today. 65 tracks, wow.
Alright, C-38, back to your cell. Hey, guard man, how about giving me a little space? That crazy walk of yours is dangerous, man.
A proper walk for a properly led life. Now let's go.
Yo, no lectures, man. I walk my own path, my own way to my own music.
I think you need to tune your guitar, kiddo. Somebody loves chicken. So, I finally made it to the cells. Now, to find prisoner D99 and check out his work schedule for tomorrow. What could Lynn possibly want with that information? Get used to hearing this a lot.
Damn! Don't think I can take another second in this stinking pit. Looks like Guardman is gone. All this waiting is wiping me out. Hope this one will finally do it. Go, go, go!
Gross.
Come on, sausage head!
This prisoner obviously isn't the one I'm looking for. Prisoner D99 has a beard. There's one of those little blackboards Lynn said would be in the cells. Maybe I should check out Spiky's schedule for tomorrow. Let's see. So this is one of those little blackboards Lynn mentioned. Let me just give it a little read. Tonight, I lost a lot of things. My life, my memory. But there's a certain skill I've apparently lost too. I can't read! I can see that there's some kind of writing on the blackboard, but I have absolutely no idea what it means. If I can't read prisoner D99's work schedule for tomorrow, What do I do now? So you know what golf is, you know what Rube Goldberg machines are, but you can't read? What am I supposed to report back to Lynn now? If I tell her I couldn't read it, she'll kill me. But actually, I guess I don't have to worry about that one too much. Anyway, I might as well try to find prisoner D99's cell. Hopefully, I'll at least be able to find out something while I'm there. I can't go back to Lynn empty-handed. But, of course, a ghost doesn't actually have hands. Let's see. I can go over here. There's an internal phone. This telephone. It looks like it's an internal line only. It doesn't call outside the prison. Oh, hey, Boogie! Could you imagine losing the ability to read? I would be heartbroken. I love books, I love stories. And I mean, I communicate with so many of my friends via text, so the only places I can go with this telephone are other phones within the building that I've already possessed. Or I wouldn't be able to stream story-based games. Emergency button, oh yeah. This is happening. An emergency button. An emergency in a prison. That's gotta be a pretty bad situation. I'll just give it a little try.
Go, go, go!
I caused quite an uproar, I guess. And I bet each prisoner reacts differently to the alarm. It might be fun to watch. Let's see, if I want to change my view, I can slide the screen. Or I could use the D-pad to do the same thing. Guess I'll take a little look around. Maybe their behavior will give me a clue about my next step. Ah yes. D99 doesn't care. Oh. Ding ding. Sir, your head is grotesque. Horrifying. Like a wobbly weenie. Put it back. Might be fun to just harass these prisoners. Yeah, the head is very disconcerting. All clear! So if I sound the alarm, it gets people moving, eh? Maybe I can use their movements to get around myself. That way, I can get an idea of what's going on in each cell. I'm worried that my mouse is gonna wig out on me and make me miss something that I have to time. Like that, but we're good. Store brand Homer Simpson. Best value Homer Simpson. Y'all leave Pinhead alone. Look, I don't mean there's anything wrong with him as a person, but the shape of his head is horrifying. The way it wobbles. It's like Earthworm Jim's cousin. Now we know why he went mad with that flamethrower. Should have asked for some cranial reconstruction surgery instead of curry. Maybe that's what he meant. He wanted to say cranial reconstruction surgery, but what came out was curry. Wash your hands! By the looks of him, that must be the curry lover from the police department's siege case. But never mind that. Where did he go? What's going on in this cell? Anyway, there's a little blackboard here, too. Just to be safe, maybe I'd better check the curry lover's schedule for tomorrow, too. It just says curry. Let's see. I still can't read, but I'd better go check out prisoner D99's cell anyway. Maybe I can find some kind of information that might help Lynn out. Besides, I want to see what the prisoner Lynn is investigating looks like. Let's see. I think if I ring the bell... Ding dong. I think... I can't reach it, but I think I need to grab the spoon he's holding. There we go. Perfect. It looks like the curry lover comes back when he hears the bell. I can't make heads or tails out of his behavior once he gets back, though. But this prisoner isn't the one I'm looking for. I'll just chalk it to this guy up to, or I'll just chalk this guy up to, it takes all kinds. I'd better try to find a path to D99's cell. Please wash your hands. Is bugging me. Except that I don't even see a sink in his cell, so... Same thing here. It looks like this is just an internal phone, too. It doesn't call outside. So the only places I can go with this telephone are other phones within the building that I've already possessed. Well, never mind that. We got some snooping to do. What a strange cell. And the prisoner inside it, he seems to be enjoying himself. This is the last cell in this area. So that means that this man humming to himself must be prisoner D99, according to what the guards said. D99, eh? Even I know about this one. Yeah? He shot his wife, didn't he? Right in front of a family member. What in the world really happened? And why is Lynn so concerned about this prisoner? I don't know the answers, and I guess there's no need for me to know. I have only one objective, and that's to find out what this painter's work schedule is for tomorrow. At least it's good to know that you heed the employees must wash hands sign. I want to see your art! But no. If he's anything like me, I don't like people looming over my shoulder while I draw. Photos, eh? I wonder if these are of his family. This one looks like a young woman holding a baby. Their faces have been blotted out with black paint. Did he do it out of hatred or some other emotion? Thankfully, that's not something I need to know right now. Can you be a little more curious, Sissel? Come on. Oh, a newspaper article. A newspaper article has been cut out and framed. Unfortunately, I can't read it. It's probably about D99's case. Man murders wife, or something like that. There's a picture of the alleged culprit in the article. Yup, it's this prisoner, all right. Okay, here we go. So, the work schedule for tomorrow of prisoner D99. The information Lynn's looking for should be written on this blackboard. Unfortunately, I've lost the ability to read. But here I am anyway. The least I can do is take a look. Huh? What could this mean? There's nothing written on the board at all. I think something was written on the blackboards of the other prisoners, but this board is as clean and blank as the day it was hung there. It's his day off tomorrow. So, I have the answer Lynn was looking for. Tomorrow's work schedule for prisoner D99 is nothing. Would this information mean anything to her? It's not up to me to know or care. That's how I feel at the moment, anyway. Not being able to read, I was wondering how this was going to turn out. Some things in this world can be read, even if one can't read. Prisoner D99's work schedule for tomorrow is blank. I'd better get this important information to Lynn as fast as I can. I want to see what he's painting, but I can't, I guess. Now I gotta go all the way back. Ugh. D99, dinner!
Quite a feast tonight, I see. And I'm absolutely crazy about this chicken. It's too bad it's all cold and hard, though. I'd say it's been about 2 hours since it was cooked, judging from the way it feels. D99? I know it's kind of pointless to ask now. But just the same, I still want to know. Why did you do it? I agree. It's pointless to ask now. My case is colder than this chicken and has been forgotten by everybody, myself included. Detective Jowd. Now then, let me eat in peace before it gets too cold to cut. There's one more thing I've been wondering for a long time. I also like the shading on his hair, how it looks cubical, rectangular. What's that? Who is the man in that painting? Oh, this? Just my OC. Well, being in prison like this, you start to forget faces, you know? So I paint the faces that I don't want to forget. And this is the last of those faces. Now, could you leave me alone for a bit? Let a man eat in peace. Okay, sure. Sorry to bother you. Us. What in the world? What in the world could this mean? Why is there a painting of me in this man's cell? Who exactly is this prisoner? The man whose case Lynn is investigating is painting a picture of me in his cell. I have to go see Lynn. Fast. And not for her sake. For mine. To solve this mystery of me. You've always been fond of this game's overall cubic art style. It's got nice angles. Yeah, I agree. It's just, it holds up really well. I like it when games try and do something unique with their art. Have a good one. Thank you for joining us. This telephone doesn't connect to the outside. And I've got questions I want to ask Lynn. I've got to get to a place that has an external line. And fast. Okay, let's go to the guard room. Paint me like one of your... Never mind then. This is headquarters. What's the status over there? Oh, Chief, it's you. They're making preparations now. No problem, sir. How much longer then? 1 more hour, sir. I see. Carry on then. Oh, one more thing. Inspector Cavanella wishes to speak to you. You could kill a man with that chin. Evening, Cabanella here. How are you boys doing? Inspector Cabanella! Fine, sir! You got another little call tonight, didn't you? From my baby? From Lynn? Well, yes. Did my girl have anything interesting to say? Not especially. She hung up almost immediately. I see. Next time she gives you a buzz, be sure to let me know right away. That's a good fellow. Yes, sir. You try to cover it up, and I'm sure you'll regret it very much, very much. Yes, sir. I'll call you right away, sir. Immediately. Don't forget, she's a fugitive after all. Yes, sir. Carry on, then. I might pop in a little later. Yes, sir. Looking forward to seeing you, sir. Cabanella's very good at being intimidating while maintaining a cheery bearing. Alas, that chin wasn't enough to save the Chief's mustache from that knockoff Homer Simpson. Lynn should be heading for the chicken kitchen now. But the call from police headquarters intrigues me too. It's looking pretty obvious right now. That white-suited inspector suspects Lynn, and she's being considered a fugitive. This is not good. Wonder if I should go check in on the chief and the inspector in white, too. Inspector Cabanela seems to be looking for her too. Your Lynn, I mean.
Inspector Cabanela? What would the Special Investigation Unit want with Lynn?
I don't know. I guess something happened that we don't know about.
Tonight of all nights.
Inspector Cabanela must be upset tonight too. Weren't he and prisoner D99, Detective Jowd, good friends?
You sure about that? If they were such good friends, how come Inspector Cabanela never came to visit him?
He's the head of Special Investigation. He's a very busy man.
Good friends, in quotes. Eyebrow waggle. Oh,
what's wrong?
Jowd is my hero, you know. I wanted to be a detective because of him.
But look at me, rotting away in a place like this. I can't even do anything to help Lynn. What am I doing with my life?
This new side of you is kind of endearing. Moe.
Anyway, the thing to do is work at fixing what you can, little by little. Like, for example, your house of cards. It collapsed, you know.
Ugh. I think he knows. Cabanela eyebrow dance routine. Boy, that guy probably has spectacular eyebrow game, doesn't he? Let's see. The internal extension get me to the chief's office? No, just to the cells. Different building, I guess. External. Oh, that's right. It's here. What am I doing? Let's go snooping.
Preparations seem to be going smoothly over at the prison, eh, Inspector Cabanela? We were just a little too late. So close, eh, Inspector?
We still have a little time left, Chief. Not much, but some. We've had Point X surrounded all night. If he shows up, we nab him, and we can still make it.
By the way, what's going on with that other case, the junkyard murder? She did it, eh? No question about it.
She's a bad little baby. And disappearing from the scene like that. Wonder where she ran off to play. What did he just say? She did it. Did I hear that right? I think they were talking about the culprit who killed me. No way. It's probably nothing. I don't like the way your bare feet are waggling.
I just don't believe it. Why would she do a thing like that?
Afraid I don't have the answers for you, Chief. I don't want to believe it any more than you do. And yet... After seeing this, maybe we don't have any other choice but to believe, baby.
Is that the security camera tape the investigation unit just delivered? I can't deny. It's some pretty solid evidence against her.
Evidence? Can I see? Nothing like it, baby. Not important as that guy's bare feet.
Why a murder case now on such an important night?
I think you have that wrong, Chief. A murder case now, for the very reason that it is such an important night. Yeah, it's not the issue that he has his shoes off. It's just, I don't know, the wriggling, watching the wriggling. Before I go find Lynn at the chicken kitchen, it sounds like there's an important piece of info here I shouldn't miss. Pretty solid evidence, he says. This I have to see. But it's funny. Why do I have this bad feeling about what's on this tape? It's probably nothing. Okay, let's raise the antenna. I mean, I can't judge. I'm not wearing socks or anything right now. I don't like wearing socks at home, indoors. If I try, even if my feet are cold, I always wind up kicking them off. Maybe because you'll die 7 days after watching it. Well, good thing we don't have to worry about it, huh? Boop. The junkyard where I died had a security camera, and it captured the moment of my death perfectly. And what the tape showed me was the cruelest truth imaginable. Socks drive you nuts, you can't stand them, you only wear socks when it's cold and it's cold. Lynn? You were overheating and didn't know why until I mentioned socks, Lynn? It's a very undignified pose. I saw myself shot right before my own eyes by Lynn. There goes my only lead. I feel like I've died all over again. One thing sticks with me though. Lynn looked so surprised on that tape. What in the world did I tell her? I dare you to shoot me, probably. The truth is the truth, no matter how many times you watch it, Inspector Cabanella. It wasn't me who played that tape just now, baby. Oh, by the way, Inspector Cabanella, there's something on that tape that troubles me. And what's that, Chief? I'm all ears. I had a look at all the photos of the crime scene as well, but the place where the victim was shot and where the body was found is clearly different. Hey, he's right. That is strange. The hitman in black is the one who kicked me downstairs, but I changed his fate, so he should have been out of the picture. But there I am, down on the lower level. I'll give you 20 bucks if you shoot me. I triple dog dare you to shoot me. Lynn feels like she's not the type of person to let a triple dog dare slide. No, I'm sorry, no. I have the answer right here, something, baby, probably. Oh. Kitty. I'm really sorry, I didn't mean to accidentally tap. Is that a black cat? You got it, baby. A furry feline messed up our crime scene. It is a strong cat. And then the little cat culprit vanished into the night. It looks like my destiny of being knocked downstairs is very hard to alter. Feels appropriate in a way, since cats are known for knocking things off shelves. This is basically just a macro version of it, knocking a body off a ledge. This is Point X. Come in, Chief. A chief here. Did he show up? No, sir. Not yet, but... Idiot! I told you to stay off the radio unless it was important. But this is important, sir. Somebody else showed up. Our rookie detective, Lynn. What? You see my baby over there, do you? I heard she was on the lam. What do you want me to do, Chief? What do you say, Inspector? Detective, get my baby away from Point X. Do it now, man, and then hold on to her. Yes, sir. I'll go get her now, sir. What's the meaning of this? Why would Lynn show up at Point X? It took the Special Investigation Unit 6 months to pinpoint that location. I don't know, Chief, but I'd say it wasn't a coincidence. Perhaps... Gracious. What happened? Detective, come in! Now what? What happened this time? Damn it! This calls for a telephone call to Point X. Allow me. Knocking a cup off a table, knocking a corpse off a ledge. Same thing. So, Lynn has shown up at some point X, but I thought she was on her way to the chicken kitchen. What's going on? But one thing is clear. Something big just happened. Alright, well, time to snoop. Slowly. Gotta put everything away. Over here, over here. Oh, come on, mouse. Come on, mouse. I hope the batteries aren't going out on me. I might have to do that. I'd change the batteries for next time. It's mostly okay, but sometimes it lags a little bit.
What are you doing? Get your buns over here.
What did you say?
Now I finally understand. I finally know what it's like for our poor hungry customers who have their food deliveries delayed.
Excuse me, but this is the chicken kitchen, is it not?
What? Aren't I talking to the police?
The police? Did something happen there you need assistance with?
Something happened here, you ask? More like there's nothing left here. I gotta go.
Wait! Wait! What's going on? Something, that's what. Something is definitely going on. And that something is far from nothing, that's for certain. Thanks for the tea, Chief. I'll be on my way.
You going to Point X?
Point X, eh? I'll leave that to the boys. There's someplace else I gotta be.
Inspector, your being there isn't going to change anything. Why put yourself through it?
I have a responsibility, and I'm gonna see it through to the end. Besides, it's not quite over yet.
Right, that's true. Do what you must then.
Sir, could you possibly be even a little bit more vague? Don't test him. Prisoner D99's schedule for tomorrow was blank. It seems like forever ago that I found that out. And now my mind is even blanker than that blackboard was. Lynn, my only lead, and my partner, shot me. What did it all mean? I knew where I had to go to get my answers. The chicken kitchen, the Point X the police have surrounded, and the place where something big just happened. What will Lynn be involved in this time when I find her there? Alright, place your bets. Is she dead again? Setting a new record. Well, even if she's not dead again, 3 is already pretty impressive for one night. Lynn, the woman who has made the act of dying as routine as using the bathroom. I just can't get the images I saw at police headquarters out of my head. The person who shot me tonight is the last person in the world I want to believe did it. Now I'm here at the place she and I agreed to meet. The restaurant the police were staking out is Point X, but when I got here, I found the place in ruins. They were out of chicken and the customers rioted. I see some red and yellow down there. Whoa, what in the world happened here?
Oh, the heavens! What do I do? If I had known something like this would happen, I would have paid the poor child more. I would have cooked more chicken for her. I would have sung to her as much as she liked until she had her fill. Actually, about the singing, she did tell me she'd had her fill a time or two.
The chief seems to be in quite a... Chef! Sorry. The chef seems to be in quite a panic. Anyway, at least it doesn't look like the waitress is dead. I can roll the tire. The chef. Chef. According to that police radio conversation I heard, Lynn should be here, but I don't see her anywhere. It seems like bad luck has it in for that redhead. So I was half expecting to see her in trouble again. I spotted the corpse of the van driver. Well, surely. Come on. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. A girl.
Look at me! I'm dead! What took you so long?
Well, that's one way to greet a guy. What happened here?
Hey, how should I know? I'm the victim.
Is it just my imagination, or is she getting more and more brazen every time she dies?
Oh, that's because I'm a detective. Have to be tough, you know. Well, and? How did it go? Did you check out tomorrow's work schedule for prisoner D99?
Yeah, just like I promised. Actually, I have a few things I want to ask you about, too.
Sure, we agreed to use each other after all, right?
Okay, let's swap info then. On my way here, I stopped by the chief of police's office.
Oh, it was just on your way, was it?
And while I was there, I saw who did it. I saw my murderer.
You saw him? Where? How?
Not him. Her. There was a security camera set up there at the junkyard where I got shot. The security tape showed the person who shot me. It was you. No way. You're kidding, right? What do you have to say for yourself, detective?
It wasn't me! I didn't shoot you!
If I recall, this is what you said about who shot me. My memory just isn't clear on that part. So how can you say for sure that it wasn't you?
Because I told you before! You were supposed to give me some information.
Information, huh? Maybe that information was the reason you shot me.
What? What do you mean? You said you had information on the case I'm looking into. So I would hardly shoot you before I even heard that information, right?
I agree. That would make sense if it was before. But what if it was after you'd already gotten the information from me? I definitely told you something then. And whatever it was, it really shocked you. What did I tell you?
I don't remember. I don't know. You've got to believe me. After you saved me, I thought I got all my memories back. But maybe I really didn't. You told me something? I can't remember that part at all.
You got the information you wanted from me, and then you shot me. Isn't that what happened?
No, I didn't shoot you. Please tell me, what did you tell me that time? What did I learn from you?
Somebody remembers something here? Just like you said, each prisoner had a little blackboard in their cell. But the thing is, there wasn't anything written on prisoner D99's blackboard. It was blank. What? I guess maybe it means his schedule for tomorrow hasn't been decided yet?
Blank? Blank? No!
Huh? I didn't think she'd lose it over a blank blackboard. How come you're so upset about an undecided work schedule? I get the feeling that back when I was alive, I never had much of a schedule to worry about myself. Do you know what it means when a prisoner doesn't have a schedule for the next day? Huh? It means something. It doesn't mean he doesn't have work to do. It's more like he can't work. And that's because he's going to be executed. Executed. Do you know what Prisoner D99's crime was? I think so. They said something about him murdering his wife right in front of a family member. That's what they say, but it's not true. He would never... Detective Jowd would never do anything like that. And the death penalty hasn't been enforced in this country for a very long time. Not for decades. Even if the prisoner wants it. Like in this case. The prisoner wants it. There's definitely something else going on with this case. I just know it. And I have to find out what. And if his work schedule is blank for tomorrow, I have to do it right now. So this prisoner D99, Detective Jowd, he must be connected to me in some way too. After all, he obviously knows me. The police were staking this restaurant out tonight. They called it Point X. Point X, huh? That's a good name for this place. That white-suited inspector was surprised to find out you just casually waltzed in here. Inspector Cabanella? What in the world made you pick this place anyway? I guess I'd have to say, because of you. Me? Huh? Do you remember that note I found? Yeah, I remember. That note I didn't get a chance to read. It had a place and a time written on it. The Chicken Kitchen, 10 o'clock. In other words, I was supposed to meet somebody here tonight? Yep, apparently so. I just had to get that information you were going to give me. That's why I came here. It was the only lead I had left. And this here is Point X. So that must mean the mark the police were waiting for was me? So, what are you going to do now? I mean, you fulfilled your goal, right? You found out who shot you. Are you going to get revenge? That would be easy enough to do. All you have to do is not save me. Is this the ending I was hoping for? Had I unraveled all the mysteries of me? What am I going to do now? I'm going to save you, that's what. You are? I want to know everything. Who I was, why I was killed. And I'd like to know who those guys are, too. Yeah, wow, short game. I want answers, and I'm gonna find them. But to do that, I'm gonna need your help. Okay. I won't say thank you. Not yet. And I won't say I'm sorry either. But I'll help see to it that you get your answers. Good. Now, I think it's time to go back to the past. I can't leave you lying flattened under a huge chunk of chicken forever, after all. Not the most dignified death. The note said, the Chicken Kitchen, 10 o'clock. I wonder who that pointy-haired man was gonna meet here. What's this? I don't know, land a menu? Maybe you should order something. Here you go! She has a cute design. I like the origin green. I don't know if I'd want to wear a chicken hat, though. Where's the satisfaction in that? Sissel not helping Lynn after she's been killed would be like watching a lemming that irritated you run off a cliff. Where's my chicken? I like the pan to the big one. Can I eat that thing? Whoa. Dang, Lynn, those are some acrobatics. Why does it remind me of Jurassic Park a little bit? You're just going bigger and better with each new death, aren't you? Leave me alone. Can I help it if I get tired, if I keep trying to die in new ways? I'm sorry. Oh, I did not mean to click. But I'll say this. It was a death any detective could be proud of. Huh? What makes you say that? The way you saved somebody else before dying yourself. Oh, that waitress? The one with the chicken on her head? The next time you put a chicken on your head, you should try one about the size of the waitress's. I'll make a note of that for next time. But anyway, if you hadn't tried to save that waitress, you'd still be alive. I couldn't help it. You know, the detective thing and all. I wasn't able to save that poor van driver, though. At that speed, he must have died instantly. Well, we can't let a heroic detective like you stay dead. The root of this whole disaster is clear. The only question is, how do I stop it? Okay, let's get started. Any detective would be proud of getting crushed by an oversized cooked chicken. Let's see, where can I go from here? Mini board. Oh, come on, mouse. Come on. I can ring the bell. Ding dong. You rang? Huh? Oh, sorry. I didn't ring the bell. Oh, okay. I get it. This was a little dig, wasn't it? Kind of like, hey, where's my food, right? No, not at all. Besides, I didn't ring it. Oh, okay. That's all right then. But the chief is the one who makes the chicken. No sense in harassing me about it, right? Chef, why do I keep doing that? It's like chortles. Just keep that in mind, Kay? Odd girl. I agree. Me too. Okay, we're gonna ring the bell again. Chief Chef. It's not head chef anymore, it's Chief Chef. Oh, I thought she would bring something over that would let me grab onto her. What was that sign? A tempting dessert menu, maybe? It's kind of embarrassing to have somebody watch your every move like this. No, that sign was... Come to think of it, what did that sign say? My memory's a little hazy on that part. In any case, just hanging around here isn't going to fix anything. I'll have to look for a way to get beyond this area. Yeah, I can examine the note she's holding. You wrote this note, right? I think so, but I don't remember. 10 o'clock? That means it's already time for your meeting with whoever it is. Now that I think about it, whoever you were supposed to meet might already be here. You're the detective. Shouldn't you have checked that when you got here? Oh, yeah. Sorry. The chicken at this restaurant is really good, so, you know. No, I don't know. Maybe we should take a look around the rest of the restaurant. I suppose. Well. But we're not close enough to hear. Hey, we can't hear what they're saying. Don't yell at me. Apparently we ghosts can't hear conversations that are too far away. If we want to hear what they're saying, we have to get closer. What? But I wanted to hear what they're saying. Yes, those two are definitely suspicious. I was supposed to meet somebody here at this restaurant tonight. Or maybe it wasn't so much just meets, but more like something else.
Yes, Sissel. If all goes well with our deal tonight, we will have the power to change the world, sir. Yes, it's a very important night indeed, my good man. We can't afford to make mistakes.
A deal? I wonder what it's all about. I wish I knew, but those two are definitely worth checking out. Oh, let's see. Come on, mouse. Come on, mouse. You're killing me. I can also examine this sign. It's no use. I can't read what it says. Let's see. Oh, hey! Now I remember what that sign says. If you would like some water, please ring the bell 3 times. 3 times? Yeah, the waitress doesn't bring any water if you only ring the bell once. She said, those are the rules, apparently. I said, apparently? What do you mean, apparently? Don't you work here? Quite a stickler for the details, this detective. I feel like detectives should be sticklers for details, you know? Come on. Ding, ding, ding. At the end of the game, Lynn's like, I got chicken! I got closure. I got a rock. Hang on, I'm just gonna pop into the glass she's holding before I read this. You want more water? Huh? Oh, sorry, I didn't ring the bell. And what's with the more water bit? Oh, well, come on, this is your 3rd glass. Okay, I get it. This is a little dig, wasn't it? Kind of like, hey, where's my food, right? No, not at all. Besides, I didn't ring it. But I would like to see you bringing me my chicken soon. Duly noted. In the meantime, enjoy a nice glass of water. See ya. Lynn sounds like Goombella. It is kind of the same voice. It was a deliberate choice. I kind of thought about before starting streaming this, like what kind of voices I would want to give all the principal characters. A nice glass of chicken water. Fresh chicken grease right from the grease trap. Clears out your insides. I'm gonna pop under this case. This is one big trunk. It seems pretty heavy too. It's very suspicious. And red. Hey, let's see what's in it. Sorry, but that's not possible. It's locked. Darn, I wanted to see what's inside. You've been doing that voice a lot lately too? What, you mean the one that I'm doing for the chicken girl here? So what do you think, my dear beauty? Do you really think we can trust this deal? Who knows? It's not our job to think about that. But those incidents did happen in this country, just as he predicted. Yes, and they were pretty amusing too, weren't they? The fellow who sang out national secrets during a live TV broadcast. And the man who laid siege to the Metro Police Department, taking the top dog hostage. But what if he double-crosses us? It wouldn't be pretty. No, he needs this deal too. And we've accepted all his conditions as well. Yes, and thanks to that, we have to be here on this extra little assignment. But as long as I'm paired up with you, beauty, I don't mind. How do these two... How do they know about the cases at the special prison? Special prison? The guy who sang national secrets? The man who held siege to Metro Police? Those cases are classified information. I've heard about both of those cases. And recently, too. The perpetrators in those cases are being held at a special facility. That's what the special prison is. But it's not known about by the general public. So Prisoner D99, Detective Jowd, is one of those special cases too, huh? These two were talking about the very same cases I heard about just tonight. That couldn't be coincidence, could it?
What's wrong, darling? You haven't even touched your chicken water.
It's like Marissa Tomei voice. You know what? I don't know what her voice sounds like. I've probably heard it before, but I can't think of it. You grown fond of that kind of voice after you first gave it to Miu during your first playthrough of Danganronpa V3? What is it, beauty? Why don't we move to a different spot? What, you don't like the bartender? You got a problem with the bartender? That table in the back looks good. Now you're talking beauty, my dear. Just what I've been waiting for. A quiet, secluded spot. Just the two of us. I wouldn't object to that. All of a sudden, I get this feeling somebody is eavesdropping. My sixth sense is very strong, you know. Definitely the bartender. Definitely the bartender. That's all right, my dear. You don't have to make excuses. Off we go across the bridge of poultry to the land of love. Ugh. Bartender's hair looks like a wine glass. Bartender's hair looked like he had a really tall flat top, and then he got pile drived into the ground, and that's what happened. That's my headcanon now.
What just happened? Did she sense we were here?
What, with her sixth sense?
But, you know, I have some pretty amazing powers myself.
Yeah? Like what? Dying?
Like if there's chicken nearby, I can tell right away.
That's called a sense of smell. But anyway, at least the situation has changed a little bit now. A martini glass. You gotta rim his hair with salt.
I don't believe in a sixth sense. It's not scientific,
says the ghost.
But come to think of it, we've been left behind, haven't we?
It looks that way.
Not having legs is even more inconvenient than I thought it would be. But what are we gonna do now? They're all the way over there. I'm telling you, we'd better shake a leg or we're gonna miss what they're saying.
It'd be pretty hard to shake a leg, not having legs and all. Lynn has a strong fifth sense, that's right. They're still talking about something.
I want to hear.
Me too. Let's see what we can do where we are. Bottle dispenser. Let's waste this booze. So, I was wondering, we're not stuck over here by any chance, are we? We just might be.
Okay, well, I have two thoughts. Number one, if we want to get over to where those two are, we have to use this red trunk they forgot somehow.
Sounds about right. What's your other thought?
It doesn't look like this blue-haired bartender is going to be much help.
So I guess we have to find somebody who can help then. Well, I see a bell. You wonder if he likes his vodka shaken, not stirred. My dad once was at a fancy hotel and got to try a Vesper, which is the martini that James Bond makes up in Casino Royale. I'm just going to move to the trunk first before I do anything. Because that was something they offered on the menu. So I guess like a vodka martini with like a twist of lemon peel and some other stuff in it. He says it wasn't bad. He's not really a drinker. He doesn't drink very often. But he said, I mean, it was there. You can't not order it. And yeah, I would be in the same boat. I wasn't there, but I would try it if it was there. Because you gotta know.
You rang? Oh, I get it. You saw that couple over there and you started to get lonely, right? And so you decided to call me. Oh, that's so sweet.
Forgive me, but I didn't ring for anybody.
What?
Now, could you not stand in my light, please? I can't see my glass properly.
I've been working here for 2 days. I've been waiting this whole time for you to notice me. Now would you stop trying to shake me up and just stick to shaking cocktails?
There she goes. It's a fun voice to do.
She has a surprisingly short career at this place.
I thought she was gonna take the trunk over. Can I ring 3? I wanted to ring 3 times with the water, but it only let me ring once. Yeah, it takes away my trick button. Oh, maybe if I make the glass fill up and fall over, she'll notice it and realize that there's a trunk there.
She must be from Jersey.
Please notice the trunk. There we go.
Oh, you just broke that glass. Just like you did my heart.
A broken glass can never be put back the way it was. Just leave it there.
You can't just leave it. Somebody might get hurt. Doesn't this trunk belong to that couple over there?
Never been to Jersey. The only things we allow customers to lose here are their cares. Miss, please go and let them know about the trunk, if you would be so kind.
How gallant of you! I just might fall for you, you know.
Odd girl. Odd girl. I agree.
Me too.
This guy is real snooty for working in a chicken place. I mean, maybe this was the best job he could get. Oh, I can't reach it. I can't reach it. Ugh, sorry, my mouse is still freezing up on me. Please.
Me for.
Is she not gonna come back? I guess she's probably over there telling them. Yeah.
Well, goodbye. I've been working here for 2 days, and I've had my eye on you the whole time. I think this might be my last night working here, though.
Like, not even 2 weeks. Come on.
It's been fun. I guess she's leaving this place with her surprisingly short career intact.
Are they not gonna come over? She came over to tell them, right, about the trunk? Oh, here we go. Now he's coming over. You'd be too if you had blue hair that could double as a table. You keep your blue hair short. That's probably a good idea. You don't want to become as snooty as this fella.
Of all the things to forget, it wouldn't have been pretty if I forgot this.
Oh yeah, I got a haircut on Wednesday. It feels so much lighter now. So it's about the same length as my avatar's now. Actually, a little shorter. I wanted to get it cut before this place abolishes having to isolate if you get the plague. So,
here we are, finally.
I feel kind of bad about eavesdropping, though.
Not me. I mean, we just delivered their lost trunk to them after all. They owe us at least that much.
What kind of detective says something like that? She's got to investigate. Come on, it's totally fine. And not about the plague, though. Flower vase. I can swing the light. Oh, can I reach? Not yet. I think I can only reach that when this starts to detach from the wall. I can't believe I forgot the trunk of all things. With such a small body, you probably only have a small brain to match. Ouch, that hurts, beauty. But that's okay. That's what I love about you.
That's what he loves about her?
I don't get it either. Now, where were we? Oh, right. Who to invite to the wedding? If we got married, that is. Of course. Ugh. Nice shoes, beauty. Although I'd be worried about walking in something with heels like that. I've never worn heels before. We can talk about that when we're alone. But aren't we alone now, beauty?
Do you think she senses our presence again?
I spy a ladybug. A ladybug? I just hate little bugs. Oh. You swear Dandy's walking animation makes him look like the long-lost brother of Bobby Barrows from Clock Tower. Dandy Scissor Man confirmed.
What? After all that trouble, it happened anyway?
It looks that way, yes. It's not over yet, though.
It's not? What are you talking about?
You're not dead yet.
No, but I'm going to be in just a few seconds.
But before that happens, maybe there's something we can do from here. You just like hiding under the table? Okay, here we go. I'm getting the chicken now. Save Lynn any percent. There we go. Haircuts are fun. After you get a haircut, it feels like you just took off a hat. Yeah, that's what I felt like. Because mine was maybe like a couple inches below my shoulders, and I was having to tie it back at work, and I don't really like having... I wanted to grow it out to do something fun with it, but I'm just too clumsy with my hair. Hello? Looks like he's unconscious.
Excuse me, could you wake up for a second, please?
Pushy as ever, this detective. One thing I've learned is that the newly dead stay unconscious for a little while at first. Huh? I was like that, and you were like that too.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right.
Anyway, if we restart the flow of time now, you'll die.
Yeah, I know.
Why don't we try going back even further in time?
What? Even further? But how?
Simple. We go back 4 minutes before the death of this poor driver here.
You can do that?
I never tried it before, so I don't know how it'll go. But if we can erase the driver's death, that should erase your death too.
Oh, wow!
I can't think of any other way. Let's try it. Doing stuff to your hair takes effort. Well, even then, like trying to tie it into a bun or braiding it, I'm too clumsy. You think this child would notice the giant swinging chicken above her if she can't smell it? Apparently, her fifth sense does not work. What the?
That's Lynn, our rookie detective.
What's she doing at Point X? Could it be just a coincidence? And we just got an APB on her a little while ago. Something about an extremely important case, extremely important cases, extremely important witness, currently extremely on the run. Now what? Should I report this to Inspector Cabanella? I like your hat. Not as good as a chicken hat. It's a nice hat.
They told us to stay off the radio unless it was an emergency, but I think I'd better call this in.
Poor Lynn. I wonder what she did this time. Inspector Cabanella is pretty protective when it comes to Lynn. He'd want to know. This time... For you, you have the kind of mane that just can't be tamed. What's the matter? Alright, fine. I know they're just showing us the cross-section of the van so we can see inside, but it's funny to think that it simply does not have a left side. This is Point X! Idiot! Yes, sir. I'll go get her. I assume that was the chief yelling at him. Last time she switched the salt and sugar in the station's kitchen. The static is awful. I can't believe I forgot the trunk of all things. With such a small body, with such a small body, you probably only have a small brain to match. Ouch, that hurts, beauty. But that's okay. That's what I love about you. What the heck is this? I spy a ladybug. A ladybug? I just hate little bugs. Uh-oh. I can't hear very well. Don't turn up the volume. Oh! Whoops. Wow. The van driver was a detective. It looks like it. I noticed something, though. That conversation he was listening to just before the crash. I remember hearing it before. You're right. We just heard it a few minutes ago, didn't we? Just after that conversation, the detective suddenly passed out. What happened, I wonder?
We already know the answer. We saw what happened at the restaurant. She burned up the ladybug. Sometimes when a high-tech bug like that is destroyed, it emits a loud signal. Loud enough to knock a person out if they were listening to it through headphones.
So that's why the detective passed out, huh?
Bingo! Now let's stop it from happening.
Wait, I'm sorry I'm tripping over my words a lot. I think it's my dry throat. Actually, let me get some more water. One sec. There we go. I'm not muted? Okay. Good. Hey, this place... This is the place that white-suited inspector phoned tonight. This is the parking lot of the park on the east side of the town. It's been years. You know this park?
Yeah, I used to play here a lot when I was little. But then, one day, I swore I'd never set foot in this park ever again.
Whoa. There are some really deep, dark feelings there. I wonder what happened.
Hold it! Don't give me that a ghost doesn't have a foot to set bit. It's just a figure of speech.
What kind of nitpicker do you think I am?
Anyway, whatever. Let's get started.
Okay, let's do this. I won't press her about that other thing right now. Let's see. I can recline the seat. Insert Doofenshmirtz meme about how headphones resulting in death in a video game twice here. Are there Doofenshmirtz memes out there? That's so delightful. I was about to try and mimic his voice, and then I thought, no, I better not. Okay, so I can make... Presumably these flip up. But I feel like I shouldn't do them too soon. Otherwise I'll have to restart. I have that recollection. The nickel line has indeed been made into a beam. Have you ever, any of you, well, I don't know how many of you are familiar with Phineas and Ferb, but I remember looking up the Japanese dub of that series and hearing some of the songs in Japanese, which Doofenshmirtz's Japanese voice is pretty close to the English one. And the Japanese word for platypus is kamonohashi.
Kamonohashi Perry.
Who is the detective talking to? Don't keep yelling at me about these things.
But they might be talking about something ridiculously important.
That's true, but still.
It might be the person who really shot you.
Now you're just throwing things out there. But in any case, it looks like it's too late to get into the phone now.
Darn, I think we missed our chance.
Well, let me just knock these over uselessly. And then let's go back. So we can get into the phone. What is it that I can connect to so I can reach over to the phone? I'm not sure. I can turn on the flashing light. Wii U. It doesn't look like the detective is going to come.
Might as well turn it off. It's pretty loud.
Ugh, no fun zone. So he throws the binoculars. I can't reach this, can I? No. So I know if I fling these up, I think they land beneath the chair. Or beneath the steering wheel. Oh, I can't get to the phone yet. Is there a way to get to the... Let me try one more time. Because the way they're talking makes me think you should be able to get to the phone, even though it would lead to a dead end. Oh, the siren, okay. That's when I do the siren. Now you fling the binoculars with such force they shatter the window and knock him out. We just killed him a more different way. Which is bad, but good because then Lynn doesn't die.
Some sacrifices must be made.
Oh, here we go. Oh, he's coming to investigate. Oh, okay. I think I see the order of operations here. I did it a little too late. I think what I'm supposed to do is get the binoculars onto the seat. And then when he comes to turn off the siren, he'll pick up the binoculars and take them over to the phone. Okay. It's not like Sissel has any qualms about killing. What, because he could just make it better after? Oh, I don't want to do that yet. Okay. Do that. Do that. And then the siren here. He could just revive them. It's just some Part 5 JoJo stuff. Sissel has no problems killing those assassins. It is different. They started it. What are these doing here? There we go.
Detective Ringe? This is Memory. What's the matter? It's not time for your regular report. Listen to this. There's a suspicious couple in the bar upstairs. I'm gonna put a ladybug on them. A ladybug? You mean a listening device? Don't do anything to blow our cover. Inspector Cabanella will be furious. But they're doing all kinds of suspicious whispering. We have to find out what they're saying. You can pick up the signal from your van. Check out the conversation for me, would you? Alright, fine. Once you get going on something, I know there's no stopping you. Thanks. Later then. Hold on.
Mouse, you're killing me. Did you see a customer come in just now? A young woman with red hair and red boots?
Oh yeah, that restless, suspicious chick. Sure.
Suspicious?
I mean, come on. As soon as she sat down, she ordered 3 glasses of water in a row. And she spilled the second glass on the table.
Okay, fine. Keep your eye on her too, if you would.
You got it. Oh wow, that waitress was an undercover agent.
And she apparently thought you were pretty suspicious too.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I was really thirsty, so, you know.
No, I don't know.
Anyway, did you hear what I heard about the listening device? We have to do something about that bug.
So should we stay here or follow up on the waitress? Looks like it's time to make a decision. I think the waitress is a dead end, but let's go there. Maybe? Out of my head, you have to go to the van and make sure he doesn't put the headphones on. Yeah, let's make the wrong decision is the point. I want to get the most dialogue possible. So, this is a deliberate bad end. It's bad because we have to listen to this guy.
Hey, look where we are!
The heart of the chicken kitchen, eh?
Yep, or as most people say, the kitchen.
I hope the key to preventing that accident is here somewhere.
Oh, I bet it will be. You know what they say? Where there's smoke and chicken, there's fire.
Now that you mention it, it is pretty smoky in here. Oh, you know what? Maybe this is the right direction. I had it in my head you had to get the headphones off, the detective, but maybe not. So let's see. I can turn on the switch, which I think gets rid of the smoke, but...
What's wrong?
I can't seem to raise the switch. It won't budge.
Yeah, well, not surprising, considering this whole place is sticky with grease. I bet it must be stuck.
Yeah, it does feel pretty sticky. But if the switch were already raised, I bet I could manage to lower it. Oh, that's it.
Hey, look what she's doing! Do you think that could be...
Yeah, she's probably planting the ladybug. Now that I think about it... This mouse keeps freezing on me. It's this waitress's meddling that starts the whole chain of events.
The detective wouldn't have gotten his ears blown out, and we wouldn't have crashed.
In other words, we're witnessing it with our own eyes. The cause of a huge disaster, slowly being planted in a chicken.
Hey, I just had a good idea.
About what to do with the ladybug?
No, I was thinking we could let her get crushed under the chicken instead of me.
I can't tell if you're kidding. At any rate, now we've seen the root cause of the accident.
And all we have to do now is think of a way to take care of it.
Well, clearly we gotta switch the chicken somehow. Scrunch and stretch. Scoot, 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 scoot. Let's see, I can rock the kettle.
It's smoky in here.
I can get on this guy's hat. Let's see, so I can turn the vents off. I can't reach the pedal though, which I think would rotate the chickens. Let's see, I can turn this off. Make it smoke. Oh, there goes his hat. And that will let me get down here. Okay, yeah, the kitchen should get smoky again. There we go. And then I should be able to rotate these while she's distracted. There we go. I guess that was correct. I don't feel like you should be cooking a whole chicken in a pan like that. Like, it's not gonna cook evenly.
There, all set.
There. How about that?
The ladybug is still sitting on the table. We did it.
Well, then why was I thinking about getting the headphones off his head? Do I have a memory of trying to do that? La la la, chicken, thou art so beautiful, chicken. I took a bite, my heart swelled with pride, and I got goosebumps. What the heck is this? I consumed with the love of consuming you, la la la. Well, the detective gets some tunes. Well, it looks like you've escaped the fate of being hammered by your horrible hen.
Yes, but I still haven't escaped the worst darkness of this terrible night. I shot you, didn't I?
There must have been some sort of complicated set of circumstances that made you do it.
It's never okay to shoot a person, no matter what the circumstances.
Hey, shouldn't that be my line? But anyway, you were investigating a case, and I was supposed to give you information on that case. Maybe it's time you told me about it. Tell me about the case you're looking into. Yes, I guess I should. But let's go back to the new present first. Okay, sure. The detective gets knocked out by Chief Chef's bad singing, which still causes Lynn to die. Back in the new present, the delicious aroma of chicken fills the air, but I'm still thinking about Lynn. I wonder if she's still been waiting for her chicken to be served. I decided to go see her and ask her the questions that were still consuming me. Alright, so I'm down here, and I don't think I can do anything until he lowers his head back. Okay, oops. That's not the button I wanted. Let's see. Well, I can get to the phone. Let's see. The disastrous accident has been completely erased. Once again, I've saved the red-headed detective from death. Saved Lynn, the criminal who stole my life. One question in particular hangs heavy on my mind. Why did she shoot me? Until I know the answer, I'll never be satisfied. This is not set in America, just this country, I think is what they refer to it as. Meanwhile, Lynn's appetite is apparently foremost in her mind. A golden brown chicken sits on the table in front of her. Until she eats the whole thing, she'll probably never be satisfied. Cripes, Lynn, chew your food! Is Lynn having a serious talk with that detective? Nah, she's just gobbling down chicken. How did the detectives know to stake out this restaurant tonight? I'd better see if I can get some information. But more importantly, I have lots of questions for that lady detective. Let's see if I can scoot over here. A phone book! Okay, let's see if I can summon memory here. Ding, ding, ding. There we go. 5 seconds later, Lynn chokes on her chicken, and Sissel has to save her once again. Chew your food.
Oh, I didn't know you were here, Detective Range. Come to see me, did you? Aw, that's so sweet.
Oh, hi, Memory. Don't mind us. Just pretend we're not here.
Why don't you try some chicken while you're here?
No, thanks. Just watching Lynn eat is quite enough for me.
So, how did it turn out with my ladybug?
Oh, that listening device? Well, let's see. I thought the gentleman had a very nice singing voice. Sorry, but we're in the middle of an important talk. Could you leave us to it?
No, stay right there! Huh? I'm at the crucial moment with this chicken here. I'll need you to pour me some water if it starts going down wrong.
Lynn, you don't have to risk your life over chicken, you know.
Yes, I do.
He's right. Sheesh. Anyway, I'd better move now while I have the chance. Yeah, if you don't want chicken, there's always chicken water, which is distinct from chicken broth. That's funny. Even though I just saved that detective, he doesn't have a core. Not like the one Lynn has, or that valiant little doggy Missile. I thought the ones I saved were supposed to develop a core when they're alive again. I guess I still have things to learn about these powers of the dead. Where is a shady desk lamp when you need one? Is she eating with a knife that's not safe? Jowd, what did you teach this girl? Her freckles are very cute. Well, I'm heading back. Lots of things to do, you know. Oh, come on, mouse. I definitely gotta change the batteries after this. Yeah, like washing dishes and planting bugs.
Someday I'll plant a big one on you, Detective.
I don't think this is workplace appropriate memory. Odd girl.
I agree.
Me too. You know, describing Lynn as a lemming is worryingly apt. She just charges headfirst at everything. Listen, Lynn. You've explained your side, and I understand. But there's an APB out on you. Can't you at least hurry up and get out of here? You know, slip away quietly?
No can do. I'm meeting somebody here.
Meeting somebody? Oh yeah, that's right. The little lady, Camilla.
But why do you have to meet somebody here? The Special Investigation Unit is watching this restaurant. Now, how could that be a coincidence? I don't know, but it is a coincidence.
Hey, is it true what they say? That you're still looking into Detective Jowd's case on your own? Inspector Cabanella is worried about you, you know. I understand how you feel, but just don't do anything crazy, okay?
Thinking about it, no.
It's also cute that Sissel always referred to Missile as little doggy. I agree. There's a lot of little things that make Sissel a very endearing character to me. Like little doggy and little lady. That's an insult to lemmings. So, how's that chicken you've been waiting so long for?
It's great! But, you know, with Detective Ringe, that's his name, by the way, sitting right across from me, I mean, he was just dead a few moments ago, right? That's kind of taking the edge off my appetite.
Oh, brother.
But he's a great guy. He understands my situation, he said. He's going to give me a pass, just for tonight.
Speaking of Detective Ringe, I noticed something strange. He doesn't have a core now.
He doesn't?
I thought a core was supposed to show up once I saved somebody.
I wonder if... When you possessed his corpse, he was unconscious, right?
Unconscious? Yeah. He was, wasn't he? Just like you. You were unconscious the first time I saved you, too. And after I saved you, you didn't have a core either.
So, for people who are unconscious when you save them, no core shows up. I think that's probably what it is.
You might be right. Okay, I'll leave Ringe to you then. But I've still got lots of questions for you.
Yeah, I thought you would.
Let's get started then. Can I have some chicken?
No.
What is your connection to prisoner D99, Detective Jowd? He seems like more than just a coworker.
Yes, I suppose you have the right to know. Detective Jowd is my hero.
Hero, huh? You don't hear that word much anymore.
Well, it's an old-fashioned, heroic kind of story. It happened 10 years ago.
Now just calm down and drop that weapon. Stay back. If you come any closer, I'll shoot her.
On that day, 10 years ago, I was playing in my favorite park. And then, suddenly, somebody grabbed my arm from behind. I was so scared. I thought I was going to die. And then... he appeared. Detective Jowd. And then that really loud sound. I think it was the sound of a gun. I passed out. When I came to...
You're all right now. Are you hurt?
You saved me, mister?
I was just doing my job. The gods, they're the ones who saved you.
What's your job, mister?
Me? I'm a police detective. I like that she's always been styling her hair like a coxcomb. So that's why you became a detective, huh?
That's right. He was my ideal of what a detective was all about.
But an ideal detective doesn't shoot and kill his own wife.
Exactly. And that's why I want to prove that he didn't. Detective Ringe works for the Special Investigation Unit. He said an important deal is set to go down here tonight at this restaurant. A deal that could affect the future of our nation.
A nation isn't something that's easily influenced, though.
But that's what he said. Anyway, it's that couple at the table upstairs. I hear they're foreigners. They're waiting for the other party in this deal to show up now.
Those two, huh? They certainly are an odd pair. Is this other party they're waiting for me?
It's kind of hard to imagine, isn't it? Nobody really knows any of the details of the deal, except for one person. Mr. Breezy Dancer in a white suit. They say he's been watching the movements of those two for a long time. I've never seen him work so frantically on an investigation before.
Inspector Cabanela, eh? Apparently you're a real favorite of his.
A favorite? Yes, well, there's a reason for that.
And what's that?
Inspector Cabanela and Detective Jowd were good friends.
Yes, I think I remember the prison guard saying something about that.
They joined the detective division the very same day.
I like that his outfit is extremely reminiscent of Gumshoe's, but in far better repair. Disco Stew's coming for you, eh?
They're two very different types, but they were always in friendly competition to be the best. Detective Jowd was always very particular about thorough investigation of the crime scene. And Inspector Cabanela, well, I guess he just has a natural genius for investigating. Anyway, those two led the detective division in those days, but now it's just the defective division. But Inspector Cabanela is different now. He changed a little. He changed. Ever since the Detective Jowd incident, now he distances himself from field work. And he's starting to focus on nothing but moving up the ladder.
And so that's how he became head of the Special Investigation Unit, I take it.
Anyway, Inspector Cabanela took me under his wing.
Because you were the little girl his good friend had saved, huh?
He really looked out for me, helping me study for my detective's exam, fudging my exam scores for me.
That goes a little beyond the scope of looking out for you. Inspector Cabanela, eh? I wonder what role he plays in everything that's happening tonight.
It sure is taking Camilla long enough. She should have been here by now. I'm getting really worried.
You two are like sisters, aren't you? That's what Camilla said.
Yep, that just about sums it up.
It doesn't look like being worried affected your appetite much, though.
Hey, the bigger the crisis, the more a girl's gotta eat.
That's called stress eating, Lynn. That's not healthy.
I have to make sure Camilla stays safe, no matter what. Camilla and that music box, too.
Music box? Oh yeah, that wooden box.
That box was a present from Detective Jowd.
From Detective Jowd?
Yes, it was 5 years ago. That box arrived 3 days after that murder incident. He must have sent it just before he was arrested. Someday, when the case is over and everything is settled, I want you to give this to a certain person, he said.
So what's inside?
I don't know. I can't open it.
That's a shame.
Sissel,
Did I really shoot you? Where did that come from out of the blue? I really don't remember. I've tried and tried, but I just can't. Now I finally understand how you must feel, and how hard it is to have your memory gone, your story erased. But who knows? Knowing the truth might be even harder. I'd rather believe there's hope myself. Boy, she demolished that thing, even most of the bones. That was great. Do I have chicken on my face? You're staring. I bet you're thinking about how impressed you are with the way I took care of that chicken. Just tell me one thing. This case you say you're looking into, is it Detective Jowd's? What if it was? I can't keep it from you. It's too cruel. Huh? What are you talking about? I'm sorry, Lynn. It's tonight. Detective Jowd's, it's tonight. His execution. But there's still time. I looked into it, and I found out all the executions in this country are carried out at dawn. That may be the norm, but not this time, I'm afraid. What? The execution is set for 11 p.m. What did you say? It's going to happen pretty soon. Isn't there anything we can do to stop it? Of course not. It's too late now. Not without a stay of execution from the Justice Minister. I'm gonna go see him then. What? See who? Who else? The Justice Minister! Don't be ridiculous. There's not enough time. I'm going! Sissel! Me? Get to the prison. Stop that execution! Easy enough for you to say. Detective Ringe, I'll be going now. Okay, I'll let you go this time. I'll tell him I was distracted because I was eating chicken. Is there anything else I can do? Could you find Camilla? She's supposed to be on her way here. Oh, your little Camilla? Okay, you got it. I'll look for her. Okay, you know what to do, Sissel. You have to save Detective Jowd. He's not gonna comment on her just yelling, Sissel, you know what to do, right? I guess Lynn just has that reputation. The life of yet another person I'm connected to somehow is about to end tonight. Could it be a coincidence? Or is there something more behind it all? Detective Jowd is destined to be executed tonight. I don't know if that fate is the wrong one for him or the right one, but I've decided to go to the prison anyway. Probably telepathically. I don't know, she looked like she was shouting that. Okay, I'm gonna call it an evening now, because it's late and my throat is really dry from all the smoke. I'm hoping by next week it'll have cleared up enough that I won't be tripping over my words as much or sounding quite as hoarse. But thank you so much for joining me for more Ghost Trick. I love this game and I love getting to share it with people. So I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I will catch you on Tuesday for more Sonic Adventure. Meanwhile, stay safe, stay healthy, take care. I will catch you next time. Bye-bye.